All right, y'all ready to have some fun?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. My presentation of this is my virtual shack tour. All right, working. Ah, here we go. Hi, I'm RJ, KC4LRR, Robert Jansen, but I prefer RJ. I was a Navy radioman from 72 to 76, stationed in places like Guam, San Diego. I got a missile destroyer, and a real fun duty station was Virginia Beach Naval Air Station in the 70s. I live in Franklin with my wife Cindy, who is KN4KTF, the two butt dogs, Jake and Elwood, and two cats, Smokey and Fancy Rose. We live a couple of miles west of the Williamson County Ag Center in Green Valley. We've got a 1.16 acre lot. And I got a shed, an RV, and a house, and a fence for the dogs in the back. I've been a WCARES member since fall of 2009. I'd been off HF for a while. Finally bought a rig from a friend of mine. Jack, Jeff, and Dave, and maybe Doug Miller. I don't remember if he was on the first trip to help me get some wire in the air. But after being off the air for 15 years, I was real excited. And Jack said he never had seen anyone as excited as I was to get a dipole up. Like Jack said, antennas, and more antennas. The only restrictions I have are from Cindy. Nothing in the front yard or across the house. I can go with that. Antenna number one. I always put my vertical on antenna one because one and verticals go together. This is a 0540 meter ground plane vertical. It has a 30-foot radiator and 6 9-foot counterpoises, and I'm running direct bury coax. That way I don't have to move it when I mow, and it's not hanging through the yard. It's on a 10-foot piece of conduit, 3 feet in the ground, so it's 7 feet above the ground where I can mow and walk under it, and no grandkids can mess with it. This thing's built like a tank compared to some of the other verticals that have little wire counterpoises and 2 little pieces of metal and a screw holding them on. This one has actually got aluminum rods brazed onto the hub, and then the counterpoises go over them and clamp down, and it comes with a Balance Designs out of Texas makes the onions and drop ship them from their place in Denton, Texas. The SWR plot, you can see it's real resonant at 7.210 and below 5-to-1 on the upper bands. So if you got a wide range tuner, it will tune. And I was talking to some guy on the radio that said he tuned his on 80 meters and 160, and I tried it with my Elecraft tuner, and it tuned. I don't know if it would be efficient, but it did tune. Antenna number 2 is my homebrew 80-40-20 dipole. It's made with a Alpha Delta center insulator and end insulator kit, 12 gauge stranded wire, low loss Wireman RG8X coax, and I got paracord running from some trees that actually hold the center insulator up. I could probably tweak it a little, but I'm pretty happy where it's at now because it's below 5-to-1 and 3-to-1 and almost 2-to-1 on the bands I want to talk on. Both of the antennas go to a AB switch that's on the side of the deck, and I got more RG213 direct bury going to the shack. And the other ones I can hook up a coax and go up on the deck or down in the garage or the camper or the garden shed or wherever I want to go play radio. The pass-through I had to upgrade after we got new windows, so I got some of the vinyl board and got the drill press out and some aluminum stock and all my connectors and build a new board that looks a whole lot better than what the old one did. Other antennas, I got the 6-meter horizontally polarized omnidirectional PAR antenna. I just took it down for the winter and put up my 220 quarter wave. I got a Diamond X50 for 2-meter 440 that's on a fiberglass push-up pole, and a receive antenna out on my farm fence that keeps the dogs in. And hopefully I'm going to get a 160 wire up soon for wintertime. My antenna plot here is one of my neighbors. The north part of this is nice enough to let me run my antenna rope to his tree and then back to my lot. And my dipole, my two small UHF, VHF verticals, my HF vertical, and at the end where my wire meets my paracord at that insulator, I always tie on another piece of paracord that comes down high enough where I can reach it, but or low enough where I can reach it, and high enough where the grandkids can't. And that way I can play with this like a 17 meter vertical. The orange line I have down at the bottom is just another way to get another antenna in the air to play with. And then the green line shows the receive antenna on the fence. Looks like there's a bug in this slide, so I'll have to fix that. The app I use for that is called Spyglass. If anybody's interested in that app, it shows date, time, compass, latitude, longitude, elevation, direction, angle, pitch, tilt, what speed you're going. It shows sun and moon locations, and you can make the background either color, Google Map, or you can use your camera. So it really helps if you're out hiking somewhere and say, hey, I need to be over there. You can take a picture and with the compass and the picture in the background that actually shows where you're headed. My drop kit. My drop kit is a 2014 Toyota Tundra. I had a lot of stuff in a drop kit and decided I didn't want to have a drop kit any longer. I run the Yaesu 400. I got the first generation, so it's not the XDR, it's the DR. And a Kenwood 480 SAT. Both rigs are under the back seat of the Tundra, and just the remote heads are up on the dash. Got a little Tar Heel 2 mounted to one of the places in the bed of the truck where the truck rails mount, and I also keep a CW key, and I got a signal link for the 480. And all I got to do is grab my laptop bag if I want to go do some WinLink or something. I also keep hamstick antennas. I just put the Tar Heel back on, so these are kind of extra, or one is none. Yeah, I always say two is one and one is none. So if the Tar Heel goes out, I got hamsticks. My truck bed is got the antenna that Tim was talking about, the Urchi end-fed. That's it, rolled up in the middle with the extension cord and the Mason level line for getting wires in trees. Got multiple dipoles. You can see the winders over on the far side. Hamsticks. I got a 17 meter hamstick dipole, with a mount. A homebrew 17 meter vertical. Gloves, tools, foxhole shovel, hard hat, paracord, cricket basket. Let's go fishing. My go box. For portable ops in POTA is a 20-foot RV equipped with heat, air, queen bed, bathroom, kitchen, microwave, dinette, and I have a 30 amp RV generator that is fueled with LP. Liquid propane tank instead of gasoline, which I really like because there's no gasoline to mess with. My portable radio, I sold my KX3 and that whole setup to help finance the big radio in the shack. And I really love my Eagle for portable ops. It's a 100-watt radio. You can turn it down to 1 watt. It's got a 10-to-1 tuner in it. And if you got a resonant dipole, you don't need it. And for doing POTA, I really like the desk mic. That way I don't have to worry about picking up and holding the mic with one hand. Right below that is the 40 meter dipole built with soda beans parts. I did not make a link dipole. I just built mine resonant for 40 meters. My camper, I had this, the guy in Spring Hill, Affordable Welding and Fabrication, AWF. He made this mount for me. My small fiberglass push-up pole will fit inside the pipe, and the larger one will fit on the outside. And another rig that I sometimes take when I'm camping or something is a Yaesu 847 satellite rig, but it's all band all mode. It's got a 3-to-1 tuner with it, and the cool thing about this tuner is it's got air variable capacitors instead of relays, and it's got stepper motors that drive them, so it's super quiet. You don't hear all the clicking when you go tune your antenna. RJ Shack, finally, after 30-something slides, here we go. My shack is kid and pet friendly. You can see Jake working on something, Corbin taking a nap on my chest, Fancy Rose, Elwood and Corbin, Ryan, the Pearsons. I'm kind of one of the Elmers for the Pearsons when they were working the Ham Nation Dayton QSO party. They couldn't both be on one radio, so Ryan came and ran my shack, and plus he had 400 or 500 watts instead of the 100 watts. Elwood napping in my chair as I'm working at the laboratory desk, and Blake came over and worked field day. And then down in the middle, anytime I was net control or alternate net control, the boys came over and learned how to use the spreadsheet for WCAR's net. Power in the shack. Right now, I'm just running off of a 30 amp Samlex power supply going into a power gate. My Kenwood HF rig is in the top, and the VHF UHF is in the middle. Rig runner on the bottom. The big middle one with the white tag is the power supply, and then the other one goes to the station backup battery, which is in the bottom left-hand side of the slide. And then the rig runner is over on the right picture, and it's got the input, a blank, my Hall PRAS, my antenna tuner, and my diamond meter for the VHF UHF radio. This is my shack. My shack is full of memorabilia and toys that I get from grandkids and stuff. Got 2 HTs, the Yaesu VX6, the Kenwood D74, AM FM transistor radio. On the right side of the books is a Hall GM5 that's going to the VHF UHF radio, the diamond meter, station clock, antenna tuner. Next row's got the 2 meter 440 dual band R2D2, my power SWR meter, my Elecraft amplifier, then the GM4 Hall mic that goes to the HF rig, the Hall PRAS, and the power supply, the speaker, a Chinese Army key that I use to key the radio right now instead of the little thing with the red button, HF rig, key paddle. I got the Triple Crown Pearson QSL card, so if you ever work all 3 of them, you'll get a Triple Crown card, and a wireless keyboard for doing PSK and RIDI and stuff with the radio, and my paddle and key. And you can see the little power gate in the bottom right-hand corner of that page. This is a close-up view of all the equipment and toys, dinosaurs and pigs and stuff. And Buzz Lightyear. This is the operating position. So the monitor is a broke Vizio 24-inch TV that once it gets hot, you cannot change channels or adjust the volume or anything without turning off the power. But hey, it works great for a monitor. So I just built a wooden stand and stuck it in the corner. The 2 Hall speakers attached to the Hall parametric receive audio system are there in front, and the Hall microphone. More memorabilia and stuff on the walls. Let's see. This is the logging station. I use a Mac, so I'm running Mac Logger DX. So this is where I'm sitting right now. Cool stuff. My National Parks on the Air, DXCC, soda, miscellaneous junk. This is my south wall. Has my cigar box guitar, My buddy Frank riding his motorcycle, my solar eclipse picture. I think Jack's got one of those too. And me on my motorcycle, my QSL card box down below, license. Everybody got their license on their wall. My weather station and other souvenirs from places. The east wall has a picture of my buddy Frank's dad in 1951 on a 49 Harley, and more motorcycle memorabilia, my everyday carry bag, my laptop bag, my camping bag, and some camera lenses, my little solar charger, and my 9 amp hour battery for doing portable ops. It doesn't really work good with a 100-watt radio, but it will work good if you're doing 20 or 25. The closet has pieces and parts in it. This is where all my LEDs and switches and motors and sensors and Arduino and Adafruit and Raspberry Pi stuff is stashed in the shack behind the closet door. My laboratory desk. This is where all the fun happens. The elk antenna is hanging in the window. SWR meter, Autech filter, and a Tucker dummy load. My old AT2K manual tuner, that's what I'm going to hook up the 160 wire for, oscilloscope and bench power supply, a little Raspberry Pi, and things like that. My soldering station, if I'm working at a kit or something, this is where I work. I'll also put my Tentec Eagle on the deck and on the desk, and get my laptop out and do my WinLink WinMore check-in with that on Monday mornings. This is where everything comes in the shack. This is the inside. I guess I could have put the aluminum on the outside, but I think it looks better on the outside with just the white. But this is where all my antennas come in. I got room to expand this for at least 2 more connections, depending on how close I want to get them. But I just did the homebrew thing with the vinyl board and the aluminum. There's my key collection, the Chinese Army K4, which I'm using for push to talk right now. My SpeedX, my Magna Key, the Palm PPK, Palm Portable Key. The knob pushes into the metal case, so it's great for portable. The Venture RJ2, RJ had to have a Venture RJ. And my Navy Flameproof, which we had a discussion about those, I think, on one of the Tuesday emails. My QSL card from Greeter Falls. There's the back of it. And yeah, there is rumor. There is truth to the rumor. I do have my call sign and a rooster squawking into a D104 on my arm. And thank you. Any questions?
That's outstanding, RJ.
Say what?
That's outstanding. Thank you for sharing all of that. That's wonderful.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's my small shack. It's the smallest bedroom of a 4-bedroom house. I didn't get the bonus room. I tried, but that didn't happen.
It looks terrific, and you've got such a comprehensive utilization of space. I think it's just awesome, man.
Oh yeah, it's the whole time we were doing the first part of the meeting, Elwood was asleep in my lap, and I had to get rid of him before I started doing my part of it. But,
I was glad to see wheels on your Go box.
Glad to see what?
Wheels on your Go box.
Oh yeah, my Go box has wheels. That was my first camper, so we went with I wanted a queen bed and tandem axle and small. So, but it's great for if you want to go do portable ops. And the Kenwood TS890, man, I love this radio. The filters are awesome. The audio is awesome. I got a 2 new ones this week. Monday I got Indonesia. That was my first 10,000 mile contact. And then Tuesday I got Taiwan.
Super.
Yep.
Great presentation, RJ. Thank you.
Oh, well,
thank you, RJ.
Glad to do it.